What we doing? What we doing? Back again, back again. Hey, listen, we gonna talk about last night. If y'all didn't see it, maybe y'all saw it on my page on the podcast 305. The Cornstar who tried to assassinate Mr. Organic with a water bottle. Why you just setting stuff down so hard? We gonna talk about it. Let me know if you saw that. Let me know if you saw the whole episode. Let me know if you saw the clips on my page. The whole lead up, the whole conversation. I thought it was hilarious. But check this out. We gonna talk about it though. Because if you watch the clip that I put on my Instagram about the entire situation, I believe it was her fault. She talked about the man's mother. My glasses. My glasses over here somewhere? They're on the table. Throw them to me. She talked about the man's mother. I'm good at everything I do. She talked about the man's mother. And I know Mr. Organic, he could have went way harder than that. That was a light spanking, verbal sparring. And he is not the one to mentally and verbally spar with. She didn't know that. Sometimes you just got to bow out gracefully, and that's what she should have done. Right? That he was jabbing back and forth, light work. And then she said, your mama. As a black man. Them is fighting words. Of course, you're not going to fight a woman. So he turned it up a notch on her. He turned it up a notch on her. And you know, it wasn't nothing she could come back with that she could get him stumped with because he was too quick-witted, too sharp on his toes, you know? And I'm not going to act like I didn't make it worse. You know, I was high, keying at all of his jokes and none of hers. So, you know, I might have been the reason, you know? What do y'all think? Let me know if y'all saw it. Yeah, man, you know, these 304s be mentally damaged for surely. You know, 100%, 110% to even feel okay with really. And then she sat there. The verbal banter went back and forth, and then they sat there for about 4 or 5 minutes. We went around the table asking more questions. Situation been over with. It was the woman next to me. She was answering a question. It was about to come to me. Before I could speak, she did a little move like this. I seen her. I'm like, what's she doing? She went like this, then immediately got up. Boom, boom. All right, I'm done. Boom, boom. You know, Mr. Organic like Houdini. Boom, boom. Too slow, you know? So very interesting podcast. But this is what I'm saying, right? Women these days are not held accountable. Why does a woman feel it's okay when a man use his words to use physical objects? What if Mr. Organic would have got all in his feelings and started throwing stuff at the woman? But she can feel justified in throwing things at this man. What would have happened if he'd have smacked her? Then what? He'd have been fully justified. She was throwing full water bottles at him. He wasn't trying to pour water on him. No, these were full closed water bottles. Now, what if he'd have Houdini behind that curtain right next to her and smacked her across her head, right? Now, I'm not saying he should have did that. He did exactly what he was supposed to. Real player, just get out the way, move, make it look stupid. That's what you're supposed to do. But if he did put his hands on her, he would have been fully justified. And they would have hung him for it. They would have stoned him for it. You know? Sometimes, you know, I really do believe women need to get hands put on them. I really do. I'm not going to lie to you. Respect people's space. Some women have never got hands put on them. They forget this is a man. If this man didn't put his hands on me, I said words to him. He said words to me. His words just cut deeper. But he didn't put his hands on me, so I have no right to put my hands on him. Some women need to start having hands put on them. Not for no reason, but if she hits a man, I feel like men should, not full strength, but I feel like men should start retaliating and returning to a woman what they give. And then I guarantee you women will stop. They'd stop. They only do it because they feel like, well, he's not going to hit me. If women started saying, damn, these dudes out here, they hitting back, I guarantee you would never have to worry about that again. That's all I'm saying. I'm not advocating violence to women. That's not what I'm advocating. But protect yourself. Hey, man, that woman's like 230 pounds, 250 pounds. Man, you see me, I was in the corner. I was off to the side. I'm thinking in my mind, man, did I say something that might have upset her? Because she could smother me. I was serious, man. I would have had to two-piece her, lest she would have smothered me and embarrassed me. Now I got to move and pack up and move out of Miami. No, I'd have had a two-piece her. She weighed more than me. She could have just grabbed me and laid on me, put me in a full Nelson or something. I would have had to, So I made sure I stayed out the way. Shout out to Organic, though. He did the right thing. Somebody said Organic mentioned her mom first. He was out of line. I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Go watch it right now. She said something about, I get around, obviously. And he said, yeah, obviously, the whole world. She didn't like that. And she said, your mama. Once she said, your mama, hey, now you've opened the door for mother jokes. His just cut a little bit deeper. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But why do we hold men to a different standard than we hold women to? That's why society is messed up now, because we allow women to get away with more than men. We hold women to a different standard as if they're not grown adults. So therefore, when you treat somebody like they're not an adult and you don't hold them to an adult standard, they're never going to act like adults. Oh, well, he said this about her. It don't matter what he said. He could have said the worst thing in the world. I didn't put my hands on you. Don't put your hands on me. You're grown, right? Don't matter what I say. I could say the worst thing to you. I didn't put my hands on you. You have no right to put your hands on me. Oh, but because it's a woman. Now we have these double standards. They want to be equal. They want to be equal when it benefits them. But in situations like this, but I disagree. It's not about right or wrong. It's about fairness. She said, your mama, he had a better mama joke. He said, y'all don't know she vented to him on his show. She was sexually abused as a kid. He said, my mom didn't let nothing happen to me. That was a low blow. It was a low blow. I'm not going to lie, that was a low blow. But all is fair in love and war. You said your mama, right? You said it. He didn't open the door to that. So you said something about my mom, and just because I have some privy knowledge and can really cut deep about your situation, you didn't have to go there. That's always, oh, well, don't do all that. But you open the door. So now it's a line. You said your mama. So now you open the door to the mama jokes. You just didn't like what I said. So then why did you go there? You see what I'm saying? I just don't understand it. She bit off more than she could chew. Was it right? Was it wrong? Hey, man, I mean, I wouldn't say nothing like that, but he wasn't wrong. You said your mama, what you want him to do? If you was a dude, he'd have smacked you. He can't smack you because you're a woman. So you said your mama, what'd he do? He did the best he could and smacked you verbally with words that would cut worse than getting hands put on you. Said, bitch, 230 could have played self-defense for the Raiders. Pack up and move. If I go out tonight, yeah, I'll turn my Switch on tonight. I'm actually on Twitch right now. GoldieGameGod, get on my Twitch. Shawty in the wrong, not Mr. Organic. Nah, man. Hey, man, you can say whatever you want to somebody. Right or wrong, cut deep, don't cut deep. Hey, you can say whatever you want to somebody. Once you start trying to get physical and get violent, see, and listen, she said your mama, and he had a better your mama joke. She went physical. He could have legitimately went physical. You see, women don't even know. They're not even smart. A woman would even get so in her feelings to do all that as if this man is not way stronger than her, could really violate her in the smallest way and would have been fully justified. Dangerous women. You know, when she left, you know what I was thinking about? And I came back and I told my son, I was like, man, that's a dangerous woman. Any woman with that little self-control, with that little emotional regulation is a liability. I was on the show the day before. I believe he said something to one of the women on there that was way worse. And you know what they did? They kind of just laughed it off. Because why? They are smarter. They have more emotional control because they could understand, what can I say in this situation? I'm not going to put my hands on this man. He's obviously very witty and sharp. So I could sit here and he could say his little jab and we could just move forward. Or I could try to go back and forth and get really roasted. Or I could get all in my feelings and look emotional or try to swing on this man and possibly get hit back. So everybody gets in situations and can handle them differently. She handled that very poorly. And I guarantee you the state of her life is probably very poor because I'm sure she makes poor decisions on a regular basis out of emotion. Anyone who felt like that was the right move to make makes poor decisions in life. And ain't nothing wrong with her, man. I ain't even speak to that woman. I don't know who she is, man. She seemed like she cool until that, hit one of those emotional triggers on camera in front of everybody. That's kind of, hey, it is what it is. Man, Tiffany, shout out Tiff. My girl Tiff came with the $50 super chat early in the night. Good evening. Good evening to you too. You got any questions for us? Somebody said staged. You really think that was staged? Does it? I mean, I guess this day and age, you would think everything is staged, but I promise you, it was not staged. Tiffany trying to get chose. Yep, she's doing a good job. Goldie, how did you find 100 women a day to get at? Was some days better than others, or did you ever get discouraged? No, I never got discouraged because it was a job. How do you get discouraged? All I need is one, and it's going to change my life. All I need is one, and it's going to change my life. I don't get discouraged because I understand it's a numbers game. As long as I don't stop, I'm going to catch one. But that was actually my job. That was my only job. I would wake up in the morning, get fresh, drive through the hood, drive to Walmart, go to, if I'm just running errands, every place I was running errands at. If I was at Chipotle and they was behind the counter, if I'm down the street, driving down the street and I see a woman walking on the street, I see her at the bus stop, it's women all around. But that was my actual job doing that. So, that's all I did all day. I mean, just like with anything, what get discouraged, not discouraged, man, I'm gonna do my numbers. When I learned that it's a numbers game and that there is no way you can talk to 100 women without catching one, there was no ever getting discouraged. If I didn't catch, it's because I didn't hit 100. There was never a day that I talked to 100 women that I didn't catch one. Oh, you talk to 10 women, you talk to 15 women. You're not supposed to catch one every 15 unless you a nigga like me now, how I am, how I move. And even then, it don't matter. 100 is the standard. You talk to 100 women, you're going to catch one. And most of you will catch more than one. And most of you won't even have to get to 100. By the time you get to 30 or 40, you'll probably catch one. But the number is 100. You put that in your mind. I don't go home until I talk to 100. It's impossible not to catch one. Do that 7 days in a row. You've caught 7 women. You have 7 prospects, if not more. And that's at the low end. The average guy will probably have 12. Super player going to probably have 30. You know what I'm saying? But, y'all not doing it. It's not about getting discouraged. It's about, man, what do I got to do? Hey, man, I'm trying to make a sale. So, okay, when do I get discouraged doing these cold calls? Well, did you do 1,000 cold calls today? Until you get to 1,000 cold calls, you shouldn't get discouraged because you ain't put the work in. You ain't put the numbers in for it to even make sense. Women want to control men emotionally, but when a man is full of control, of self, women don't know what to do. How do you get on payments on the mentorship without using a firm or Klarma? DM me, get at my assistant. It's other ways. Have you ever attended any players ball? No, I was never trying to do that. How do you feel about two people who aren't toxic but don't want to let each other's go? That sounds toxic to me. You don't want to let each other go, but you obviously want to not be together. Otherwise, what's the problem? So obviously there is a problem. Is the approach any different if they are in employee working? No, it's no different. See, asking way too many questions, man. Just say hello, and let her know you interested. You know, and man, knocking a woman who works at a regular job is always the easiest. Walmart, Chipotle, all of these places, because these people's lives are boring. They hate their life. They hate their job. It's very boring. A man coming to talk to them is going to be the highlight of their day. They probably don't have many men talking to them on a regular basis because if they at work, they probably just looking regular. So it was very easy to sweep women off their feet when they were working jobs, and especially get them to leave that job for a bigger and better dream, because that's all that they want, man. People who work jobs, people who work regular jobs and have no future and know they have no future are looking for any and everything but what they're doing. And if you give them an opportunity, and if it's and it's easy to have sex with women who work regular jobs too. Not just get them to go, get on a paper chase, which you just have sex with them. Why? Because that's their entire life. Their life is boring. All they do is work a regular ass job, have a regular ass car, do regular ass shit. Having sex is one of those things. It's like a drug to them. That if they could find a new man to have sex with, then they'll do it easily, quickly, fast, in a hurry. It adds some sort of dimensions to their boring, regular run-of-the-mill life that they can escape the fact that they really have no future, going to probably work at this place until they die. Bro, it almost felt like you dropped something every day. Keep going hard. What's the workout routine like? The workout routine right now, I'm in a season of low volume, high weight. Goldie, you mess with women with kids? Yes, I would. It depends on a woman. Nah, I still didn't listen to Return. Oh, that's funny. Do you listen to Return of the Mac at least once a day? If so, why? No, I don't. But I know the song you're talking about. You know a song I would listen to in high school every day as I was getting dressed? Two songs. One, Boss Life by Snoop Dogg. I get dressed with Boss Life on, and another one was Outkast, So Fresh and So Clean. That's how I get dressed in the morning, going to school, put my clothes on. Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just so fresh and so yeah. That's me in the mirror getting dressed, cologne here, hat on. Gotta have theme music to life. Why did that woman crash out like that on the show last night, man? Because I don't know. Could have been multiple reasons, man. He hit a nerve when he said the thing about her mother. That on top of just getting roasted as a woman, period, live on a podcast and in front of other people. I mean, it's embarrassing. And what does a child do when they can't get their way? They crash out like that. And no, I should more say this. What happens to anybody who isn't held accountable for their actions? That's why I say this shit all the time. Like, oh, women can't control their emotions. Women, I'm on my period. I can't help it. Women are emotional. Nah, I guarantee you that bitch wouldn't have did that if Organic had two of his bras with him. That'd be like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". Not, they look good, but they're still big women. You think she would have did that? No, she wouldn't have. So women aren't emotional. They just do what they know they can do. Ain't gonna be no repercussions for my actions. He's not gonna hit me. You think she would have did that in a room full of women? You think she would have did that if it was a female security guard standing right there who she knew was looking serious? Like, yeah, I mean, come on. No, she wouldn't have. Women aren't emotional. Women do what they know they can get away with. And because you niggas let these women get away with whatever, they do whatever. So I said, if dudes started smacking these women back when they smack them, I guarantee you, if they got around, hey man, these dudes, they starting to hit back. Just stop putting their hands on you. I ain't say full strength, but sometimes just to wake their ass up and let them know, like, stop playing with me. I'm way stronger than you. You know what I'm saying? Payroll Giovanni been in heavy rotation. Oh man, Payroll Giovanni is always a good one. Hey man, get the Game God Goldie book of Game Your Father Should Have Taught You right now. GoldieRatio.com. Everything is in the description. Go get a I Like Who Likes Me shirt. Get some I Like Who Likes Me merch. Tree all day. Back at it again. Back again like an African. Just bought the Millionaire Blueprint a few minutes ago. Peace to you, Goldie. Keep preaching. I appreciate it. Hey, Millionaire Blueprint. Hundreds of thousands of dollars spent on this information. Life changing. I was looking for information like that my entire life, through every book, through every mentor, trying to figure out how to become successful. That will show you the blueprint to it. I'm copping both tomorrow, Saturday. Do it ASAP. They selling out. I don't agree. If I got a beat her, I don't need her. I feel you. If I got a beat her, I don't need her. But that's not my bitch, though. Yeah, if I got a beat her, I don't need her. But that's not my bitch. So we're in a situation where, yeah, of course, that wouldn't be my bitch. So I wouldn't be going through this. But if I'm out and about and a woman tries to get belligerent, of course, I'm always going to try to duck, you know what I'm saying? But if I can't do it and a woman puts her hands on me, I hope it never happens. I'll just say that. That's all I'm going to say. I just hope it never happens to me. But yeah, the best thing you should try to do is try to sidestep that shit. Sidestep it, sidestep it, sidestep it. But I'm telling you, I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say too much. Don't put your hands on me. That's all I'm gonna say. You don't put your hands on me, I'm not gonna put my hands on you. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? The video with if she standing outside, does it make her outstanding? Imagine if she had a pocket ticket yesterday. Yeah, I said it before. Yeah, if she had a knife on her, she would definitely try to poke him. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you have to vet the women that you're around. Because imagine that situation transpired and it was just him and her. No cameras, nobody else. How, as mad as she was, what would she have came outside and told everybody else? Maybe told the police. It's only because it was on camera that it went the way it went. What would she have said later? That's why you always have cameras on in your house. Always record a woman. And two, now it's a podcast. So that's what we're here to do. Banter, go back and forth. But in real life, you never go back and forth with a woman about anything. You will never see me in life, unless it's on a podcast, so that's what we're getting paid to do. You will never see me arguing with a woman. You'll never see it. It'll never happen. I don't care what she say to me. Your mama. I'm walking away. Now I get it's a podcast. That's what we're supposed to do on there. But in real life, bitch say your mama, I'm gonna act like I didn't hear. I'm gonna keep walking. Because there's no benefit in me going back and forth with a woman. I don't even care to hurt your feelings. Bitch, I don't fuck. All right, this bitch out of pocket. Let me get the fuck up out of here because I know what it could escalate to. Because the only thing that could happen is go turn that off. Because I can see that situation. That's the only way it's going to play out. She says something to me. I get all up in arms and I say a whole bunch of mean things to her that get her in her feelings. And what's a woman going to do once she all in her feelings? Now she's going to try to embarrass me, put her hands on me. I'm not going to let her. And either I'm going to have to sidestep it, or she's going to hit me and I'm going to smack her back. And now we all looking crazy. So I'm not even going back and forth with a woman. You don't even go back and forth with a woman. You dudes be going back and forth with your woman. I'm not even going back and forth with my woman. She know better. We're not talking about it. We'll agree to disagree about whatever we're talking about, but I'm not going back and forth about nothing. For what? I'm not going back and forth with a woman about nothing. I don't care what she say. But I don't get myself in them type of situations for the most part because I don't deal with women who even got a little bit of crazy. I mean, I was out with my people one time. We was at Tootsie's. My dude had the hookah, and he like gave her the hookah, and he was like, I was like, "Can I get the hookah?" She was like, not yet. With a little spunk in her voice. I could have been like, bitch, this not even your table. You could get the fuck. I could have did that, right? But instead, in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's the type of bitch I don't fuck with. I ain't say nothing. I said, I'm going to sit over here and I'm not speaking to that bitch or giving her any type of energy about nothing. I just don't frequent and be around things like that because I know that type of character, that type of energy, that type of trauma. There's only one place it could go, and I'm going to take it farther than a bitch going to take it. Like Organic did with his verbal sparring. Because I know myself. I know myself. Bitch, I'm going to take this shit farther than you'll ever take it. Man, back in the day, man, bitch used to play with me, man. I'll call one of my bitches, man, have them pull up on you and really jump out. And bitch, if you want to take it farther than that, we'll take it farther than that. Bitch, I'm going to take, when I get to my level, man or woman, I'm going to take this shit farther than most people going to take it. And because I know that about myself, I'm real careful to never put myself in a situation where a motherfucker take me there. So I automatically, with the smallest sign, man or woman, smallest sign, I see what that's about. Okay, that nigga, I see that nigga over there, he moving a little wild. I'm gonna make sure I stay away. Cause I know once we get there, where it's finna go. So I always try my best to never even get close to that. So when I see characteristics in women and men, I'll be like, I'm gonna just stay completely away. If you get where I'm coming from. Do you get paid up front for podcasts, or do you just be satisfied with the exposure to new audience? Man, you get paid tenfold. Sometimes you get paid up front. Sometimes you just get great exposure. And then when it's your channel, you get you get paid from the ads, from the revenue, from the views, sponsorships. So it's many ways you get paid from a podcast. Man, I'll try to tell you, man, I be trying to tell these bitches, like, don't play with me. I know you be with these other niggas, and when you stop fucking with them, you like to go to the internet and you like to get to talking down on him around town and this, that, and the third. All right, now do that to me, bitch. I'm gonna take this shit farther than you want to take it. I ain't saying put my hands on you, but bitch, I'm gonna take this shit. You're not gonna take it as far as I'm gonna take it. If you listen, you stop dealing with me, just stop dealing with me. Don't tell me fuck you. Because the moment you tell me fuck you, you only say fuck you to somebody who's your enemy. And bitch, the moment you become my enemy is the moment that I keep tabs on you for the rest of your life, because any enemy of mine is somebody who's actively trying to take me down in some way, which means I have to actively try to take you down first, and I will do it. And I will spend time, energy, and money on it. So bitch, if you stop fucking with me, just stop fucking with me. Don't have it be no fuck you, because if it's fuck me, bitch, it's gonna be fuck you, and my fuck you gonna be something. That go with anybody. So I be telling sometimes, that's why I be so careful who I deal with, because I know once that switch is flipped, where I'm gonna go with it, and it's gonna be farther than 90% of people is gonna take it, especially a woman. And sometimes you need to let the bitch know that before she get any ideas. I would rather let you know that this ain't what you want. Now you can go ahead and do it anyway. Call my bluff. But once this shit gets put in motion, bitch, I can't call it off. So you think twice being in your feelings if you really want to take it there like that. Every Vegas pick your eyes had fire. Looking on top of the world and still not finished. They think you playing about that burning desire, man. Burning desire is everything, man. That was what got me in my car to Vegas, homeless, living out my car, getting dressed at the gym. The burning desire to one more. You got to get that burning desire. Yeah, y'all could call in. Nobody ever put Shorty in her place before. She was in shock. Yeah, exactly. She a porn star too. So, everybody around her want to fuck her. Everybody see her at this high. She probably talk crazy to niggas all the time. So she's never been around a man who wasn't lusting over her, who was going to let and letting shit slide. A lot of times with women, it's like that with me too. They get so upset because I'm talking to them like I would talk to anybody. And they're so used to dudes giving them passes for the disrespect. When I don't, or when I say something real, they're offended. So, how dare you? How dare me be real? How dare me talk to you as an equal and not give you passes because Because you're a woman? Somebody said, same with me, bro. Like, no cap. What you mean by that? Push it to the limit. Hey, man, you better push it to the limit on these niggas and these bitches, man, because that's the only thing they respect. I wish it wasn't like that. I wish it wasn't like that. I wish the bitch would just have mutual respect. And if you got a problem, it's like, we'll just part ways. Nah, these bitches want to key your car. They want to get the, what is it called? Slandering your name. They want to get to playing these motherfucking games. Bitch, I'll play games with your whole motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? I will ruin your life. I will make it. Listen, you don't want a motherfucker who ain't got nothing but time, energy, and money trying to actively fuck your life up. Because they could. You don't want to be living your life knowing that it's a motherfucker spending time, energy, money, and got resources that will try to ruin your life. Bitch, I'll do it. So slander my motherfucking name. Get out here, get to talking crazy about me. All right, bitch, I got something for you. And it won't just be today. Bitch, I'm petty. A year from now, 2 years from now, bitch, I'll be pulling motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Don't play with me. Go, what'd he say? Hey, go play with something safe. You know what I'm saying? Don't just part ways with me gracefully. Unless you really take it there all the way there like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to take it all the way there because I feel highly disrespected, especially any woman that I've ever been with in life. There's no woman I've ever been with in life that I wasn't a good man to because I'm a good individual and I'm not dealing with no woman that I can't be good to. So if I ever allowed you around me and I ever allowed you in my space, which means I've done for you in many, many ways. So what you're not going to do is get out here and get to slandering my name. And thinking that it's just going or key in my car and just thinking I'm gonna just be like, oh, that's what it is. Nah, bitch, that ain't what it's just gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You hire security or a license to carry. I got a license to carry. Sometimes I hire security, but more than that, I just try to monitor where I go and the things that I do. That's the best defense. Very careful who I'm around, the places and environments I'm in, and when I'm in environments, being very attentive to what's going on. That's the best and number one way to stay safe. But on top of that, yes, I got a license to carry, concealed carry. Man, I don't know what her name is. I don't know if she's still crashing out. I think she's good now. I think she's good. You know how it be. Women get in their feelings, emotional, next day be cool. But I say that's why you can't fuck with these bras, man. It's a fucking liability. You can do all that, and then the next day it's cool. That is not a person you want to be around. She will kamikaze your whole life in a moment of emotionality, if that's even a word. Miami nights or Dubai mornings for the win. Ooh, that's hard. Both. Miami for the night, Dubai for the day. It's just two different vibes, man, but they both great. She wanted to keep up with him in the roast and got destroyed. Now she had to crash out. See what feminism has done. Yeah, man, it's like you started it, couldn't finish it. Now you mad. Now you want to get to throwing shit. I mean, man, I find it highly disrespectful, man. Like it really irritates my soul that a woman feels like that she can do something like that. Hey, bitch, you don't want to mentally spar with me? Don't spar with me. But don't get in the ring verbally with me, then get upset when you lose. It's like getting into a boxing. You get into the boxing ring. You ain't have to step in here. You didn't have to step in here. You decided to suit up and step in this ring. You lost. Damn, now you trying to kill me outside? I don't respect that. I don't respect that. And then it is what it is. Yeah, he roasted you. It was over. But then you felt like, you know what? I'm going to try to embarrass this man. Not just throw water on him. I'm going to try to throw water bottles at him and my shoes at him. How disrespectful is that? And you know what makes it more disrespectful is the fact that you are much weaker than this man. This man could kill you if he wanted to easily, effortlessly. And the fact that he had so much restraint, even though you did all that, I mean, it's just disrespectful on so many levels. And that's why I say women are delusional. Man, that man could have smacked you and gave you a concussion. Man could have two-pieced you or hit you one time in the face and broke your whole facial structure that had you get plastic surgery. And you are not even you don't even have the cognition to recognize that that's a possibility. You are such in delusional la land. You didn't even think about that repercussion, nor did you care. That's how arrogant these women are. It's disrespectful. Stay away from women like that. Dangerous. At what age can your son bring a girl to the house? Man, I mean, depending what y'all doing. Y'all just kicking it. Y'all just going out on a patio. Y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all just kicking it, you know, he could bring a girl over now. But they ain't going to the back room. They ain't doing nothing crazy like that. I'm not allowing that. Yeah, and he still had humility. I'm still going to just dodge it. You know what I'm saying? If he legitimately, when she kept doing it, if he legitimately walked up on her and gave her a little love tap, he'd have been fully justified and nobody would have blamed him for it. But he didn't do it. Yeah, that a woman like that probably fought her boyfriend. She probably fought every dude she ever had. But you can tell she has trauma because you know what she said? She said she said, I don't like no men, or I don't respect no men, or something like that. Just let you know she has trauma. So much trauma in your life that every man that you done ever had done did you wrong. Which in her mind, that's all men. But it's plenty of women out here with husbands, plenty of women out here who don't share that sentiment, plenty of women out here with a man that they love. So the fact that you're a porn star and probably have had more men than the average woman, and you say you don't respect no man because of what they've showed you, says a lot about more about you than it does about men. You know what I'm saying? And then I bet if you go through the aspect of trauma, bro, that's why I say, listen, she's a prime example of why don't you ever in your life deal with a woman who has trauma as a child. If they've been SA'd, you know what I'm saying? I swear to God, do not deal with them. Do not deal with them. They're always going to have issues that you can never resolve. And guess what? 9 times out of 10, those women are always going to have some sort of resentment for men. And she's always going to be able to project her abuse onto a man. And that man closest to her is probably going to be you. Start asking these women. If these women tell you that they were SA'd as a child, you need to say, this is a woman that I need to not deal with. And not only not deal with, damn sure don't have kids with. They're never going to be all the way right. Free game. Game your father should have taught you for real. It'll save you a lifetime of trauma. Too much motivation. Appreciate it. If I had a podcast, I'll always have 2 females on standby ready to go when I say go. Got the squabbles. Yeah, man. That's why you always have a female security. Because, you know, you have security, a woman might still try to do something. But if you got female security, you know, if a woman try to do something, man, the female security could legitimately punch and slap the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm going to tell you a story, man. One time, man, I had one of my Asian broad, man. We in Vegas, man. She going out to work. Anyway, she get a call. She like, man, I just got pulled over. I'm with I'm with one of my females that's out working, right? My girl go to jail. The other girl in the car. Don't know this girl from nowhere. Girl get to talking crazy. I don't know. She might have been coked up. Get to talking greasy to me. She like, woo, I was supposed to go to work. I was supposed to be at work right now. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. Can you let me know what keys are to the car? Where the car go? No. You gonna give me some money because I had to stop working to go through all this bullshit. So I'm just thinking in my mind. I'm like, 1, this bitch got me fucked up. 2, my bitch got me fucked up if she would ever even deal with a bitch that would speak to me in this manner. But I'm not no emotional ass female. I'm not, bitch, who you just, nah. Oh yeah, for real? Okay, how much you need? I'm gonna need 1,000. I'm gonna need 1,000. Oh damn, for real, 1,000? Okay, well, where you gonna be at? No, you ain't finna pull up on me and give it to me. You gonna send it to me. I said, okay, well, shit, what's your it's all good. What's your cash app? What's your whatever we had at the time? She was like, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Don't be playing no games. I said, all right, cool. Hung up the phone, called my other bitch. And this is why you gotta have bitches who understand program. I I called her. I said, stop everything you doing. I'm about to send you an address. Go there now. See, a real bitch don't ask no questions. See, your bitch, what? Why? I'm working. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Fire that bitch, man. My bitches knew better, nigga. All I had to say was, stop what you're doing. I'm going to send you an address. Go to that address immediately. Yes, daddy. I start texting the woman who got my car like, hey, what's the information? I'm trying to send it. She's sending. I'm like, all right, give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna try to do it right now. Meanwhile, I have a tracker in the car, so I know what a car is. So I got my other bitch already on the way. So I'm trying to stall this bitch there. My bitch called me like 10 minutes later. She like, daddy, I'm here. I said, do you see Kimmy BMW? She like, yeah, I see it. She like, do you see somebody in it? She was like, yeah, some white girl. I said, grab her out the car and mop the floor with that bitch, right? Anyway, long story short, she grabbed a bitch out the car. And meanwhile, my bitch was like 5'8", not no big bitch, but she had hands. Nigga beat the dog shit out this bitch, man. Dragged her out the car, dragged her all around the parking lot. She ended up going to jail behind it. But anyway, what I'm saying is this. Sometimes you got to have a woman on standby for other women. Because otherwise, a woman gonna get to talking to you greasy. All that shit that bitch was talking. You finna pay me for this. Oh, my work. Yeah. The bitch ended up having been in the hospital for a few days because she was talking to the wrong one. But see, a lot of you would have handled it different. A lot of you would have fucked up. You'd have got to cussing the bitch out, bitch, what? And you would have never found where your car was. I know how to play shit smooth. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, just a little story. Let me get back on track though. My not official girl wants me to come to the States from South Africa and live with me. Why would you do that? What are your thoughts on Cartel Bo and his baby mama? Who's more at fault? I don't know the situation, but I did see he posted like every dude that she ever laid down with. To me though, I don't know the situation, but it's like, what do I get from exposing that? I don't know. Okay, maybe she tried to expose me about something and he exposed her about it. I don't know. Give me the rundown on what the situation was. I don't get it. But I'll tell you one thing though, a lot of you dudes be feeling bad about because your baby mama may be a slut or be a prostitute, you be get around. A lot of y'all are embarrassed that your baby mama is a certain type of way, man. Sometimes you got to realize, man, you don't know that hoe. Man, you do not know that bitch, man. A lot of y'all want to hang on to your baby mama for this, that, and the third. Nigga, that bitch is nobody to you. Do you know that? That bitch has the same, that bitch is just as much related to you as a stranger off the street. Do you not remember that? That bitch is a fucking stranger. That bitch is a fucking stranger. You are not related at all by blood, by nothing. You guys have a kid together. And if it wasn't her, it could have been somebody else completely different. So I be saying all the time, you niggas be having attachments to your baby mother as if that's your family. That bitch is not your family. That bitch is not blood related to you in any way, shape, or form or fashion. Why are you holding on to that bitch so much? Because you had a baby by her? You know how that has nothing to do with that woman right there. That is your child. That is just some lady. And that lady could have been exchanged for any other lady that you could have nutted in. So you over here trying to hold on to this bitch like this is your family, like you have some obligation, like you got some blood, like there's some blood relation. She is just as related to you as a stranger off the fucking street. That's how close your DNA is. And y'all be holding on to these bitches and being ashamed about these bitches. Man, I don't know that hoe. Man, I nutted in that bitch and she happened to catch. I've nutted in a lot of bitches. They just happen to not catch. That bitch caught. So I don't give a fuck what she do. She ain't nobody to me. You know what I'm saying? He said, man's a sucker. He kept all the names of the tricks his bitch laid down with. Who are we talking about? Oh, okay. You said kept all of the names of the dudes that she laid down with. I mean, obviously he's in his feelings about the broad. Like, and you paying attention that hard about who she dealing with. I wouldn't even know that information unless it was just like public information. Because why would you be worried about that, man? I ain't worried about a broad I ain't dealing with. I mean, that shit kind of do gotta hurt a little bit just because of the jokes. Everybody being able to say they fucked your baby mama, but at the same time, you shouldn't feel ashamed about that, nigga. She's a grown woman. That's like saying, oh, nigga, fucked your ex bitch. Nigga, she my ex bitch, nigga. Who the fuck cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, so even though your ego wise, it don't sound good for a nigga to say that. But in all that actuality, it's like, who really cares? Like, nigga, you're not with her. Don't matter if that's a child of your mother or your ex girl or a girl you used to fuck with. Somebody fucking her, so what? That ain't got no sweat off my back, nigga. I'm not with the bitch. Care who fucking that bitch now. She wouldn't take him back, so he made a partial fake list, uploaded videos of her to the internet. He was acting very tender, and she decided to go to the police probation officer. It's a lot. They take child support out every week. Baby mama be tripping. Goldie, you mentioned your baby mama. What did you see in her in the beginning, or how was it, and how did it go where you just not as laced? Nah, it just wasn't as laced, wasn't as sharp. Wasn't as laced, wasn't as sharp, was a very young man. Man, I'm not that old, man. I'm just very wise. So y'all think I'm old. I'm not that old. I got with my baby's mom. We got pregnant almost 15 years ago. I was damn near a teenager. Wasn't seasoned yet. Didn't have the experience yet. Didn't have the life experience. Didn't have the guidance. Didn't understand how to vet a woman. Because looking at it now, red flag from the beginning. I'll be thinking sometimes of my mom, like, Mom, what the fuck was you doing, man? You see me with this broad. There's nothing but, she was nothing but red flags. Everything about this woman in every fucking way. But, all I'm thinking about is a fat ass, and you know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand what I was getting myself into, but anybody with even a little bit of sense would have been able to see what was going on. And that it was nothing good that was going to be able to come from it. What would you do if somebody with your resources and time were trying to keep tabs on you? What's the defense if you don't have hella? There is none. Sorry, there is none. If a nigga's trying to get up on me, nigga, they'll be able to get up on me. And it's gonna be, you just got to stay on your pivot. You just can't. And that's why I be telling, hey, don't make the wrong enemy around this motherfucker, man. Because you have no defense. Most motherfuckers ain't even seasoned. Hey, man, it don't cost that much, man. I'll get a motherfucking private investigator, get your whole motherfucking life. And one by one, start pulling the strings of your life in every fucking facet. And that shit go deeper than that, too, if you really wanted it to. And I don't want to do it. But I'll do it if you make me. I'll do it if you become my enemy. I'll do it if I feel like you're actively trying to bring my life, my lifestyle, my money down and make it so I can't take care of my son. I'll do it. Ain't too much defense you can have, especially the average individual. Ain't too much defense you can have to a mother. That's why I just keep it cool. That's why I keep it cool. That's why I just keep it cool and respectful with everybody. Because I don't want to run into another me. And I ain't even like that. So just imagine a motherfucker who really like that. Oh, man, I'm scared of that. So be respectful with everybody that you talk to and everybody you're around. And if it ain't something to go, off the cliff about, just let that shit ride. Because the wrong motherfucker that you cross and make an enemy of can pull your life apart and you won't even know it. And that's the worst part. Bitch, you might not even know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, that's the worst part. It ain't even going to be, I'm not even, I don't got a big ego. I could ruin your life and you'll never know I was the one who ruined it. Ain't that some scary shit? Damn, it's a motherfucker out here trying to ruin your life and they not even gonna let you know they doing it. You're just gonna think your life is falling apart. God damn it, my life is falling apart. Don't even know it's somebody actively trying to make your life fall apart because you crossed them and said, fuck them. And they took that serious because you just run around saying fuck you. You didn't know my fuck you means something. So when you say fuck me to me, I took it personal. Goldie, can you talk about how the girl on the pod got sent 120K from a dude who's never seen her? One, she's a corn star. Two, I believe it too, though. You know why I believe it? Because she's the type that's gonna get that type of money. She's the regular girl next door, not makeup on, not no plastic surgery. She said she went to school for boating. She do sailing. The regular girl next door, that's the one that's really gonna get the bag. I ain't gonna say you're not gonna get the bag if you looking top notch, but it's those regular looking girls, the girl next door look, that simple white girl, that bra gonna be able to, because that's the fantasy in most of these regular guys' heads. That's you could really play the experience on them dudes with a woman like that versus that super badass bitch. Man, some of these dudes, they know like this don't even look right. This don't even you're a superstar in my eyes. But this girl right here, the girl next door, you know, the girl I had a crush on in high school, the girl like my mom when she was younger, the girl that I would marry like in fairy tales in my mind, like the Notebook, that's the girl right there that they gonna pay everything for, because they gonna be able to feel like they can have a deeper connection with that. They not really believing it from that badass bitch. They know they just paying. I seen you move from city view to ocean view and even put marble on the floors and wall and balcony. How much did that marble cost? A lot. But it's nothing. It's nothing when you understand vibration and frequency, and which your frequency is what you frequently see. You attract in your life your dominant frequency. So when I wake up in the morning and I see an ocean view, when I walk in a house on marble floors, when I'm in an environment that feels good, it helps my vibration and my frequency be at a certain state to continually attract more and better. Environment is everything, man. If you wake up in a shitty house, in a shitty environment with a shitty view, and you're looking at the train tracks, it's gonna be very hard to be inspired, which means where's your dominant frequency gonna be throughout the day? But if I'm in a plush environment, ocean views, city views, cashmere rugs, you know, the aromatherapy fragrances in the house, it's going to be very easy for me to maintain a high and positive frequency, and therefore I'm going to be able to attract exactly what I am and get more success. When I drive around a Rolls Royce, the way that I feel my chest pumped out, I get the admiration from the people looking at me, and it makes me feel good. My frequency is high. The higher my frequency, the more things I see of opportunity in my day. The better I feel, the better I feel. You're a magnet. You just attract what you are. So I do things to try to curate my environment to help me keep an elevated and optimistic frequency. And I also do that with working out, meditation, reading positive books. That's why I like to have women around me that, you know, are positive individuals. That's why I like to watch comedy movies and take my women to comedy shows, and we like to go to concerts. I like to do things to keep the mood elevated, to keep the frequency elevated. You know what I'm saying? Listening to old school, listening to jazz, listening to things with my ladies that elevate our frequency, that make us feel good, it's put us in that feel good state. So even when we at home on a regular Tuesday, we feel like we on vacation. That's how you live a good life. My theory works for me. Works for me. Cornstar wanted to get money like that too, but she had to give up something in exchange. She did. I mean, I'm sure the other one would have, you know, she ain't, but it's just different levels. Motherfuckers don't really understand, man. So you can only sell sex for a certain amount of money, man. You know, but you know, and I'm gonna give y'all some game that you don't get only in the game, and you might not even get in the game, right? The woman who's gonna make the most money isn't the one who's most sexual. It's the woman who can give that man a feeling. Everybody in life is searching for a feeling. That's why you go to the club. That's why you drink alcohol. That's why you can't get away from your baby mama, because that feeling that she give you, that feeling that woman you've been with for a long time give you, that feeling that you searching for in the bottle, in the drugs, that feeling. Everybody's searching for a feeling outside themselves, fulfillment. So if I can give a woman that feeling, make her feel in love, guess what? She cannot find that that feeling on the store. She can't buy it in the store. There's nowhere that she can manufacture that. If only I can give it to her. So if only I can give it to her, she'll give me everything to get that from me. You can only sell sex for a certain amount of money, but you can sell that feeling that that man can't buy in the store for an unlimited amount of money, and people will pay through the nose to get it, because everybody is paying their entire lives right now for the car, for the house, for the this, for the that, to get that internal feeling. So if you can give that person that feeling, they'll pay you just as much for it. And that's why you do go about it the wrong way with these women, man. It's all about how you make her feel. That's why you got to put the romance in your game. That's why you got to sing sweet nothings in her ear. That's why you got to put your tongue down her throat. That's why you got to kiss her. That's why you got to make love to her, not just fuck the shit out of her. Because it's all about that feeling, man. And once you could give that woman that feeling, and don't take no money, once you can give that woman that feeling when she really feel like she love you and she can't get that feeling from nobody else, when nobody else touch her but you, nigga, you'll have that woman for life. She'll do anything for you. Now, if I was you, I use my powers for good, not for evil. But when a woman love you like that, you can get her to do anything. Hopefully you have her do the right thing, not the wrong thing. Limitless vibes. Love the content. Me and all my truck driver friends always playing shady content. Hey, that's love. Shout out to my truck drivers, man. It's a lot on my program, a lot been in my mentorships. Shout out to y'all. Hey man, you know, I'm not gonna lie, man. I love road trips, man. I love just being on the road, just me in the car, me, the car, and my thoughts, and something about the motion, you know, in the music or the podcast, man. It's something about getting on the road and just being in motion, man, that I love. A lot of times, man, I don't do it as much now, but since as far as I can remember, man, I will always just go in the middle of the night, get in my car, and just get on the freeway and drive. You know, these boys want to look cool on the outside. A real player want to live like royalty inside. It's not just on you, it's in you. I see these boys flashing the Benz with designer jewels with a half furnished crib. Hey, man, listen. Niggas do what they do. I try not to worry about what the next man doing. I just try to worry about what I'm doing. Do you feel like the word narcissist gets overused? Of course. Of course it does. The Cornstar said that she got pregnant. Somebody deleted their comment. Do you international besides Hawaii when you were in the game? Yeah, I went to Hawaii. I'm not even gonna get that game. I'm not even gonna get that game, man. But you realize, man, there's some honey holes, man, around the world, and it's just wide open. And it's a lot of dudes getting really, 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 not a lot. It's a handful of dudes getting really, really, really rich in a couple of these countries that ain't nobody even thinking about. But I ain't giving that up. Because most of y'all, yeah, nah. What's a typical psychological game women play? I mean, the main thing is acting innocent. You know, acting like, oh, I didn't do that on purpose, or I didn't know, or I'm a dumb blonde, or acting like they don't know what the fuck going on, man. These hoes know exactly what the fuck is going on. So I tell a bitch all the time, like, don't talk to me like I'm stupid. Because right now, what's gonna piss me off more than anything is because you're pretty much calling me stupid. If you're gonna say some shit to me like that, I'm gonna be more offended because you think I'm stupid, huh? Just say you think I'm stupid. If you was gonna say that to me, I'm not going for it. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid. Bitch, your fastest move is too damn slow for me. I taught you everything I know, not everything you know. Cut the games. And remember who the fuck you talking to. You done been around these motherfucking tricks so long, bitch. I'm not that. You better, when you come in this house, bitch, remember who the fuck I am. Trying to run that petty ass drag on me. Women deal with deception. Oh, I mean, everybody deal with deception, man. Women just, men are easy to lie to, man. Them motherfucking crocodile tears, man. I've looked many bitches in the face while they boo-hooing and crying and said, I don't give a fuck about them tears. Bitch, you're not gonna confuse me with that shit. You can cry on the man. I don't give a fuck about them tears. Hey, man, if you Don't learn to say, I don't give a fuck about them tears with a straight fucking face, with a woman being distraught, crying like a little ass kid all loud and shit. If you can't say with a straight face, I don't give a fuck about them tears without flinching, your woman ain't never gonna respect you. Cause she running game. But when she know that shit don't work, she gonna stop doing it. She only run game because she can run it. Once she realizes she can't run game, she stop. It's like two con artists. They see each other out. They give them their 3 feet. Oh, okay. You give them that respect. Two wolves that see each other out. Okay, I'm gonna give you your 3 feet. There's only a sucker and a mark that they gonna get up on. But when they recognize you got some game, okay, it's like a mutual respect. I'm gonna give you your 3 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and find somebody else. But if your woman know you a sucker and you're going for the games and you're going for the whining and she gets an attitude and you're trying to figure out and fix what she got an attitude about, well, then it's going to transpire. You got attitude, bitch, get the fuck off my line right now. I'm not even going to deal with you because I don't like your energy. You spoiling my day. Yeah, you do that to the bitch, man, I bet you she going to stop having attitude. But no, when the bitch got an attitude, you was like, what happened? What happened? I did what? Oh, well, I can change. But guess what? Now she knows she can get attitude whenever the fuck she want to and you going to do something to change it. Bitch, as soon as you get attitude, bitch, hey, all right, you got to go. Because I ain't finna have a bitch in here just fucking up my mood. I'm going to bring a bitch in here with a good attitude. Oh, I bet you. Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. You niggas going for everything, and it's all games. You want to sit up here and cry to me, bitch? Knock it off. And really, you're irritating me. I'll tell a bitch flat out. Man, that bitch went through my phone one time, and we got to crying in the bed, and I told her, I said, listen, check this out. You're annoying me right now. You're sitting in here crying while I'm trying to sleep and shit. What you want to do? Either get the fuck out or stop crying because you're annoying me. That's it. That's it and that's all. Make your move, ho, but you're not finna sit here and cry all night and I can't get no motherfucking sleep. Deal with it or don't deal with it. You can leave right now, but we're not gonna go through this. Then all them tears stop. Because she was trying to play a motherfucking game. We're not playing this, and we ain't playing no game but my game. We're not playing your game. As soon as the bitch start to play the game is over. Bitch, you gotta go. You're playing games I'm not going to play them. Time to go. How can you could never win a game that you don't know the rules of, and the bitch is playing it, you don't know the rules, you're going to lose. And I don't lose games with a bitch. Hey, man, if I'm playing tic-tac-toe, nigga, I'm playing it like my life depends on it because I want to show the bitch in everything in life, bitch, you can't beat me. So if the bitch want to play a game, the only way I can win is not playing it. So, bitch, you got to leave because I'm not going to play this game because I'm not going to lose against you. I don't let a bitch win nothing if I can help it. I don't get tic-tac-toe, hopscotch, checkers. I'm playing every game like my life depends on it because I don't never want a bitch to think she better than me at anything in life. I told my bro the other day, listen, I know you make clothes and you do dresses and shit like that. Hey, listen, give me a sewing machine, give me a week, I bet you I'll be doing that shit better than you because I'm just like that. It don't matter what typical game they play, real player, not worried. Go look at Goldie post from years ago, caption, she wanted to play games, so I taught her mine, now she winning. Yeah, man, once your women know that she can't play no games with you, then she start to get laced by you, and then she can run game on others. Lottery guru. Goldie, you talk about how you was at Dan Pena Castle. Was the experience like you get value from that experience by the way, love, the game you give out? You've definitely changed my mind. I mean, Dan Pena changed my life. His principles, his teachings, his blueprints, life-changing, one of a kind. Discipline equals poverty is one of his. Time blocking your entire day is one of his. 2,000 cold calls a day is one of his. And he would say, it's a big difference in playing not to lose versus playing to win. His entire life blueprint is just about you're not doing enough. If you're not uncomfortable, you're going backwards. If you don't wake up with anxiety in your stomach every single day, you know you're not pushing your limits. You know you're not going to be great. So, man, Dan Pena, love Dan Pena. I am Salvador. Appreciate it. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed one. Law and Order, Disorder, Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. Appreciate you. That female was out of line. One of these suckers will blindly believe her side and the story and get you in some shit. The commentary about being molested hit a nerve. Hey, yeah, man, you know, man, like, man, fuck all that shit, man. I don't care what it sounds like, man. And stay away from any bitch that try to motherfucking justify what happened with that bitch. Hey, man, what you hoes want? Pick one. What you hoes want? You want equality or not? Do you want equality or not? But don't play the motherfucking fence. Don't play the motherfucking fence. She shouldn't have gotten a ring if she didn't want to motherfucking spar verbally. You know what I'm saying? Or keep it on that side. If it ain't gonna be equal, then let it be known that it ain't gonna be equal on no accord. But if y'all wanted equality, he did exactly no. Actually, if you want equality, he should have smacked the shit out that broad. If you want equality, but they don't really want that, they just say they want it when it benefits them. I ain't giving these bitches no passes, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Listen, if you ain't acting like a grown woman with respect, then that's what it is. I'm not gonna give you passes for, oh, well, it's a woman. What the fuck do that mean? Don't mean nothing to me. Mean we supposed to get a bitch a pass? No, I ain't giving you no pass. I ain't giving you no passes. Stop giving these bitches passes and maybe they'll stop acting the way they're acting. They only act the way they're acting because you keep giving them passes. Man, what happened when you give a kid too many passes? They don't respect nothing. I am Salvador. Appreciate it. Salute, God. What's basic principles you teach your son enter middle school about girls? My son about to be in the middle school next month. What should I start showing him your material at? Listen, the number one thing I tell my son, I tell him most thing we talk about is discipline and things of that nature. When it comes to women, the biggest thing that I always talk to him about is never being around women who don't treat them right. It's the biggest thing. Don't care what they look like. If they talk to you crazy, if they, you know, in school, girls at that age still be trying to like push up on dudes a little bit, like in a fun way. If they try to put their hands on you, if they don't talk to you right, if they don't ever deal with any woman that don't talk to you right. Don't deal with any woman who talk to you even kind of crazy. Don't talk to any woman who feel like she can speak to you however she wants. It's all about framing his mind to not accept what most of these niggas grow up to accept, and that's mistreatment. He's gonna know from inception, any woman that talked to me wrong is a woman that I don't need to deal with at all, no matter what she look like. If I could just instill that in him, that'll be enough. You know, most of y'all sitting with a woman right now that talk to you too crazy. She raise her voice at you. She say little shit to you. She got that little attitude when she texts you. You know what I'm saying? So if I could just keep him from ever trying to chase a woman that doesn't like him, he'll be all right. You never know when you should introduce somebody to my content. Shit, I wish I got this content when I was younger. It would have saved my life. I wouldn't have chose the wrong baby mother because that derailed my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Especially having that baby mother, who knows what the fuck I'd be doing in life. You know what I'm saying? Sin W, $49.99. You're the best, daddy. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Hey, man, get some women out here that's going to support you. Yeah, Goldie, once she start to play a game, bitch, the game over. Yeah, bitch, I'm not playing this game. Bitch, bye. Goldie really to go. Yo, my God, every game you playing, you have to play like you were going to win. Everybody loves a winner. Been trying to find a girlfriend, but it's hard, but it's fair. You ain't working hard enough if you really want that. Why do some people get more hate than others? Shorty was out of pocket last night. Yeah, she was out of pocket, man, and in her feelings. Yo, Lady Sin sent super chat. She thinking about you. We like Sin. She for you for sure. Nice lady, and look for you. Nice reflection of you. Anybody around me long enough. Mr. Chandler, what up, Goldie? On my way to Washington, trucking right now. I didn't even know you was live. Yes, indeed, man. You might want to have to run this back. Working 90 hours a week to get my sanity back. Your content is for men of all ages, man. I'm glad I'm not no stepdaddy. Straight up, straight up. Hey, man, listen, any questions we got, man? I think it's 1 o'clock. I think I might jump off, get out in traffic tonight. Y'all got any questions, topics, concerns? Y'all see my video today about holding women accountable? My video on Instagram. Yeah, get chose with your mouth closed, God. Go get that right now. Not now, but right now. Get chose with your mouth closed, God. Get the Game God Mentality program. Get my new book, Book of Game, Meditations, Game Your Father Should Have Taught You. Get that right now. It's golden. Golden will change and save your life if you get the right lesson before it's too late. Before I go, I'm gonna pick a random page out of the book of game. Book of game. Let's see. All right, this is a quick one, but a simple one. But that's why it's called Book of Meditations, because everything I say should be meditated on, because some of these things, when you understand it, can change your life, even though it doesn't sound very complex. But the best truths in life are not complex. It's how you know what the truth is, because the truth is simple. Some women are too far gone. Very simple. Some women aren't worth correcting. Just move on. If she lacks basic sense, it's a character issue, not a fixable flaw. Save yourself the stress. That's it. Some women are too far gone. Some women are not worth correcting. Just move on and you'll save your sanity. If she lacks basic sense, it's a character issue, not a fixable flaw, because character is so deep rooted in the subconscious. It would take you a lifetime to undo it. You're arrogant if you think you could, and you're stupid if you want to try. Save yourself the stress and let that bitch go. Hey, man, listen. Sometimes, real talk, everybody pay attention to this. If you ain't listening to nothing I said today, man, listen to this. Sometimes you have to look yourself in the mirror and say, she's not bad. I just like her. That bitch ain't bad, nigga. You just like her. So you colored and convoluted how you see her. That bitch actually kind of regular, nigga. You just like the bitch. But you're holding on to this broad who don't talk to you right, who don't like you the way she should like you, who always gives you a problem because you say, but damn, this bitch bad. Hey, man, take 2 steps back. She's not really bad, nigga. You just like her and then put hella extras on it in your mind. Because most women are average, because average is the majority. She ain't bad, nigga. You just like her. Realize that, and then maybe you'll stop fucking with the bitch. You're not as bad as you think. Get the Game God Mentality program. Get the Book of Game, Game God Goldie, Book of Meditations, game your father should have taught you. Real game in there. I'm on Twitch right now, actually. Matter of fact, let me see if it's anybody. Shout out to my people out here in Twitch. I ain't got no comments in here, but shout out to y'all on Twitch. Y'all gonna get a treat when I pop out. When I pop out, y'all gonna get a treat on Twitch. GoldieGameGod on Twitch. Follow me on there. Y'all gonna get a treat when I start popping out, which might be tonight. I'm over here, got the hiccups. Young loner, thank you for helping me out these loner times of my life. Your content is really helping me through this. When will you drop the Shade game? Man, very soon. Very soon, man. I'm gonna give it up, man. But it's like, motherfucker, still so much of what I be doing and why I do it. This one right here, it's gonna change some lives when I give it. Hey, man, you know what I would tell you? I would tell you to change your YouTube name. Your YouTube name is Young Loner. Right? So what do you think you are probably going to manifest in life, having to read that? When people speak to you, they call you by that name. You are putting into the universe to always be a loner. You need a more positive name. So when people say your name, they say your name like it's an affirmation, like people who name themselves King or Prince or things like that, or they got a fly Mr. Magnificent Magneto. Yeah, young Goldie, Game God Goldie, it need to be a different type of name than that. Who's your favorite jeweler? Man, fuck these jewelers, man. Jewelers are damn near worse than motherfucking car salesmen. They're interchangeable how fucking scummy these motherfucking jewelers are, man. What would you say is better for muscle growth? 3 days of lifting or 5 days? Depends what your split is. If you're doing 5 days bro split, or if you're doing 3 days push pull, you know what I'm saying? I would say 5 days push pull if you could. But that's only if you get in the right recovery, man. You can work out all you want. If you're not, one, going hard, two, getting the proper nutrients and protein to make sure you're building those muscles properly, and then getting the right rest and recovery to really grow those muscles, then 5 days might be an overkill. If you do 3 days, push pull legs, and you really max out, and you really eating the right protein, and you really getting the right rest and recovery, I don't know. It depends how seasoned you are in working out. There's a lot of factors involved. Just do 5 days. Goldie and Johnny Cash talk coming soon. Yeah, we gonna put it together, man. I was just talking to him the other day. When you hear she's, he's, all I know in young relationships, does that mean they were fully devoted or just couldn't let go of each other? I don't know what you mean. I wouldn't say the jewelry people are scamming people, but it's just one of those gray areas where it's just very dishonest, not illegal. Most people have no idea anything when it comes to jewelry. So therefore they fuck you because you don't know. And they'll make you feel good about getting fucked. They say you don't know nothing about jewelry. You don't know the clarity, the color. You don't know about any of these things. All you do is go in there and see someone with a bunch of diamonds on it. You're like, oh, that's nice. And then you in the jewelry store with all these nice ass lights that make the shit look great. And you looking at it like, damn, that look good. Oh, I love it. And they gas you up. And they're like, yeah, man, listen, it's normally 10,000, but you know what, calculator, the sale I'm doing, I'm gonna give it to you for 1,500. You like, wow, 1,500, damn, and it look good. Woo, woo. Then you buy it. Nothing wrong with that. You liked it. You go outside, you come back the next day. You say, hey man, you know what? I changed my mind. Can I sell it back? Yeah. Let me put it on a gold weight. Gold weight. Yeah, I can give you about $97 for it. $97, man. I paid 1,500. Yeah, yeah, man. But I mean, I can't sell it for the diamonds. It's only worth what it is worth in gold. The diamonds aren't really worth nothing. So, did he do something wrong because you were ill-informed about what you were buying? You didn't look at the clarities of the diamonds. You didn't understand that chip diamonds like that ain't really worth much. You didn't realize that the gold weight was. You said you liked it and you wanted to pay 1,500. So technically, they didn't do nothing wrong. I just feel like it's really fucking scummy. You know what I'm saying? That they understand that you have no idea what this piece of jewelry is supposed to cost in no way, shape, or form. You have no base to even go off of, the average person. So they'll sell it to you at a fucking 2,000% increase. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Technically, it's legal. It's just very fucking scummy. I actually don't think moissanite looks better than real diamonds. To me, it looks too white, too plastic-like if it's in low light. And like if you got like a real light on it, okay, it's gonna shine. But that's not what you're always gonna be under. So therefore, in the regular light, to me, it looks a little cheap. Exactly. See, Rax Keebles know what he's talking about. I'm not even tripping off of the clarity. If you have good color, you can have a SI, you can have VS. You can have a SI if you got great color. You get what I'm saying? But you could have fucking VS. But if the color is off, then it's like, so it's so many different factors with a lot of different things. It's like, and then now everybody got the moissanite, everybody got the fucking lab shit. So it's like, before you walk around with a big ass chain, it's like niggas know, like, you can't do this. Everybody can't do this. Now anybody can do it, and jewelers can't even tell. So it's kind of like it's almost worthless to do. It ain't worthless because it's still, but it's like, why would I go spend $250,000 on the chain when nobody's gonna think that I spent $250,000 on the chain? It's gonna be another nigga who looking just like me, who spent fucking maybe 5,000, and the bitch gonna think it's the same. So shit, I'd rather not even do it no more. Just do the plain Janes and shit now. Man, me and Afi gonna jump on here real soon, man. Now that I got my setup right, I know how to add somebody into this. So y'all put who y'all want to see, man, and I'm gonna make it happen. Maybe tomorrow, jump on here. Yo, I got 24 karat bars. What's the best diamond clarity in your opinion? There's no opinion. There's a chart. You just gotta Google diamond clarity. I think what, flawless, GIA or no way. Fuck GIA, man. Like, for what though? Tell me for what? Okay, I get it, GIA, but for what though? If you're buying a wedding ring, if you're buying like 2-3 carat diamonds in your ear, there's no reason to get GIA certified anything less than 1 carat. Yeah, like something like Sauce Walker Grill, that would make more sense because he got big diamonds. And GIA still ain't gonna hold. It's like, okay, just because something is on sale for 50% doesn't mean you got a deal because you didn't have to buy it. So let's say, okay, I'm gonna buy a GIA certified stone for 10,000. Nigga, if I buy it for 10,000 today, if I go to the diamond district today and say, hey, I want to sell this GIA certified stone, nigga, they're still gonna give you 5,000-6,000. You feel what I'm saying? So you still just lost $4,000 or 40% that fast, if not more than that, depending on the day, depending on the market. But I get it. Like, if you really having a lot of high-end jewelry, if you have a wedding ring, a couple carat earrings, something like that, it might make more sense to do that. But I mean, if you talking about trying to hold value, gold, any number of things. All right, listen, I'm about to jump off. I think I'm about to move around tonight. Follow my Twitch. Y'all gonna see me in Booty Trap tonight doing what I does. Twitch, GoldieGameGod. Follow me right now. Subscribe. GoldieGameGod. We out of here.